Basketball. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Lakers with the ball, leading by 5.
Jackson Hayes, LeBron James.
In the corner, it's James. Doncic looking it over Butler. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
76ers ball.
Here's Yabusele. Driving inside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
The 76ers trailed by 3. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. It's Drummond, high post. Scoreless thus far. Here's Edwards. Back to Drummond. Pass to Yabusele. Just 4 to shoot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Doncic outside. And here is James. 9 points in the game so far. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Butler. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. The 76ers trailed by 5. Here's Walker. Second chance shot. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Fires the 3. And it's good when missing. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, George with it. The rebound by James. Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic outside. Shoots over Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And it's denied. They recover it. Doncic with the steal. From deep three-point land. They get it back. The kick out to LeBron. And it's good one in the corner. Doncic right side. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Los Angeles leading by 3. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And they double up Maxey. And that one's good, George.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Embiid, 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
James looking around. Fires from deep. And Embiid pulls it down. George with the ball. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers on top. They're up by 2. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here are the 76ers now. A 2-point game. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
George with the steal. Here's Oubre. And the layup is good. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The 3 for Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 1. Oubre outside. To the inside. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. 9 points for Paul George.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And it's Doncic missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
George looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. That one falls. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Hachimura. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Maxey. Outside for George. Embiid in the corner. Here's Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Now here is Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's James driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on George.
First team.
Look, this dude is an absolute terror on the defense when he's slashing towards the rim. He dares the defense to foul, and sometimes people make business decisions.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
George with the bucket.
Man, it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Stolen by George. With the drive. And it's George finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Drills it from outside.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got it.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And, Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
The line for the 76ers.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Here's LeBron. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Gordon missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Doncic with the steal.
Jackson Hayes.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Assisted, Tyrese Maxey.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, only want your love beside me.
But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face. Everything no cut. Y'all up. I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of 87 guts while you waiting on nuts. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too. Oh, the tables been turning so much I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them mistaking them for some wagyu. Oh, walk, talk like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can thorough as don't need your psychic can reach a zodiac sign. It must be a Gemini moon, cause we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag, but how many bodies done? Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, only want your love beside me.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
Ain't cracking a smile for none of you.
That's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Check. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Check. No strings attached. Check. Should have ain't no questions asked. Check. They check. They check. They check. Check.
Do I let him bump his gums or get him?
Check.
Do I take his and wear it for fashion?
Check.
Do I do my stuff and take it to the max?
Check. They check. They check. They check.
Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Home of the party in the sunny land of the please let it breathe. Tank top down for the breeze. Burnt lips got a peace, love, enemies. I ain't come for the beef, you ain't no sheep. I'm the life for the beef. That this year gotta eat. Bounce for the crown. You be hating and I still hold it down. When you round, man, the girls never lounge. Man, I heard you a hound. Bruh, man, that need a tip. Hands high to the sound. Yeah, I'm the rich now. I'm the talk of the town. Make a run the mouth. Yeah. Put a boy pop down to the floor. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. fly to a I can pitch you a curb. Let this real occur, make meals from a verb. Cop a crib in the burbs, you ain't said nothing but a word. Something for your nerve. Home of the paid on the first hit, going broke by the third. Bounce for the crown. Fast forward, getting real to me now. Every dog need it once in a while. I see hands in the crowd, see white, black, jumping around. Bump out of gown, bounce from the ground, height for the sound. This verse straight from the morgue, pop down from the floor. Bounce, bounce. Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. It's a party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year. Met man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. It's a party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year. Met man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. It's a party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Met man of the year. Met man of the bounce.
It's been a year since you've been back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just...
This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Reed. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And Lillard gets it to go.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. And he makes it on the layup.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Well, Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Back to Lillard. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Edwards can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the dunk by Lillard.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's the floater. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. It's both from the stripe. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
The 3 from Prince.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
And the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one misses. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Count it.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Randall. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Down low. Here's Gobert. Outside for Randall. Right side Edwards. Back to Randall. The 3-ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 11. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's his first trip to the line. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Antetokounmpo up top. Lillard outside. Over Edwards. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
The Bucks 10.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Edwards. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards on the attack in transition.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 10. Tipped away. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
The teardrop. No good on the shot. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Strong drive by Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Pass to Prince. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Edwards. And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Prince can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync. It is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era,
so I go back, retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're here, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust it down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. See, lately I've been crying my heart out. What is happening to me?
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Washington Wizards come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors, playing here in San Francisco. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here's Curry. Drops in the layup for two. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Poole with no one around. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
It's tipped. Podziemski with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Pass to George. Here's Poole. They set the pick. To the left side wing. Here's Saul. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, that's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sarr's got 6 points.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Washington with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Sarr. He has 6. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
.59 seconds left to play in the first. That one good for 2. He's got 8.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Sarr with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Here's Washington now. They're on a 15-5 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Sarr, 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Coulibaly. Makes it off the glass. Koulibaly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Takes a 3. Green with the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been a
I'll make it turn around, attention on my heart like an